वै मंगलम। आप सबका पर्यूषण के चौथे दिन में बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। It is lovely to see so many of you joining us here. I hope you've had your ekashna and vyashna etc. peacefully, और जो भी आपने भोजन किया है, I hope सारी व्यवस्था ठीक थी। And जिनके जिनके आज तपस्या है, खूब खूब अनुमोदना और खूब खूब मिच्छामी दुक्कड़म के आपको इतना स्वादिष्ट भोजन देखना पड़ा और उसकी स्मेल आपको आई। So I'm extremely sorry about that. So without further ado, today's program is specially dedicated to the JVB Gyanshala kids. The Gyanshala is something that has been ongoing here in the UK for a very, very long time. But in the last few years, it has become extremely active and it has over 100 children on the Gyanshala itself. It runs all across Europe. So the UK team from here supports our kids from different countries all across Europe. So a big Om Arham to all of the Gyanshala teachers and the Gyanshala kids who are extremely busy putting up this show for you. Om Arham for all of them. So we will start first with one of our youngest members of Gyanshala, Arina. She has a small dance performance for all of us. इतनी श्रद्धा और इतनी अच्छी स्माइल्स देके अरीना ने हम सबका दिल बहुत जीत लिया है। थैंक यू वेरी मच अरीना एंड अरीना की मम्मी को भी। दैट वाज अ ब्रिलियंट परफॉर्मेंस। नेक्स्ट आई वुड लाइक टू कॉल चैत्य। Chaitya is also involved in the Gyanshala and he would like to present an Uvasagaram presentation for all of us. Do you need the mic?
तो तब तक सभी एक पाठ uvasagaram का। uvasagaram पासम पासम वन्दामि कम्मघड़मोदकं विसहर विसनिन्नासं मंगलकल्याण आवासं विसहर कुलिंगमन्तं कंठे धारी जो सयामणुओ जबोहिं भवे भवे पास जिन चंद भवे भवे पास जिन चंद.
Umaram, Chet is ready. For the Zoom, they will not be able to hear you. Or if you understand, whatever is easiest to do.
So I'm doing a presentation on the Uvasagaram Stotra today. Next slide, please. Slide. Okay.
Chetty, you can talk about it.
Okay, so the Uvasagaram Stotra is a prayer about the 23rd Dankas Pajmanat. So it was composed by Acharya Bhadrabahu, who lived around the 2nd century to 4th century Common Era, or AD. So next slide, please. So the Uvasagaram Stotra is believed to eliminate obstacles, hardships, and miseries if chanted with complete faith. The stotra should be chanted while you're sitting in Padmasana, which is the position you see on the screen there, and while you need to be facing either east or you should probably be facing either east or north, and there is no rule on when to recite it as far as I'm aware. So can we go to the next slide, please? No, that's back a slide. Next. So what does it mean? So the Uvasagaram, as you just recited, is, I think it's in Sanskrit, and can we go to the next slide? No, yeah. So Uvasagaram pasam vandami kamaganam mukam visaharavisaninasam mangal kalyana avasam. So this means, I bow to Lord Pajmanath, who is the remover of all afflictions, free from all sorts of karma, the destroyer of the poison of snakes, and the abode of bliss and well-being. If you click on the stack of paper, no, not there, if you move the mouse onto the stack of paper and click it, yeah. Do any of your kids want to say? Okay. Who wants to say the next one? Do you want to read? Face the audience. Come on, face the audience and no, actually, no, face and read. Can you read it, please?
I don't think she knows.
It's okay. Does anyone else want to read? Okay, I'll read it. That's okay. Visharfalinga mantam kandeda rejo sayamano tasagara rogamari tutajara janti uvasamam. So, if one regularly chants the name of Visharfaling, which I believe means Lord Vajranath, unfavorable planets, disease, plague, and severe fevers will be calmed down. So, this demonstrates how powerful Lord Vajranath is. Next, can you press the paper, please? Thank you. Chittau dure manto, tuchapana movi bahufalo hui, naratiryesu vidiva, pavuntina dukka dohagam. So aside from mantra, even bowing down to you is just highly fruitful. All beings who bow down to you do not get unhappy or have misfortune, either in human or animalistic destinies, or like, Tua sammatela de, chintamani kappabayavabaye, pavanti avigenam, viva ayayaramtanam. If one gains the samyaktva, rationalism, presented by you, which is superior even to Chintamani and Kalpapada, one can gain the ageless and immortal state without any obstacles, which I believe refers to Kevalgyan. Next. Not slide, yeah. Esantu mahayasa, patibbar nipurena hiayena, tadeva dibjabohim, bave bave pasajina chanda. So this is the final verse, and it goes, Great glorious Lord, I have adored you in this way with devoted heart. Therefore, Lord Pajvanath, kindly bless me with true knowledge in every life. Now we can go to the next slide. So, why was it formed? There are many differing stories, and I have found 2 of them in my research. So we can go to the next slide. So this is story number 1. Acharya Bhadrabahu wrote the stotra. So he had a brother named Varahamirira. Both were in the same kingdom. When a son was born to the king, Vahamira declared he would live for 100 years. But Bhadrabahu declared he would only live for 7 days and would be killed by a cat. So on the 8th day, the prince died because a door fitting fell on his head. It had a picture of a cat drawn on it. Due to this humiliation, Varamihira left the kingdom. After some time, he died. Next slide. So there's an alternative story as well. So there was a Varamihira who was the brother of Bhadrabahu Swami, was jealous and envied Bhadrabahu Swami because he was appointed as an acharya. Varamihira was so engulfed in jealousy that he lost his faith in Dharma and went and died. Next slide. So at this point, both stories merge. So after his death, Varamihira became a Vyanta, a type of dev or demigod who are mostly evil, and tortured and terrorized the Jains, especially disciples and followers of Bhadrabahu Swami. Bhadrabahu then composed a mantric prayer to Parshvanath, called the Upasagar Sutra, also known as the Vasagaram, and called upon Dharnendra, the devta of Parshvanath. As an effect of it, Varamihira was defeated and Jain society was relieved. The prayer is still famous among Jains and has made Bhadrabahu's name immortal. The stotra invoked demigods and they had to come to earth every time someone read it with full concentration. Next. Thank you. In its original form, it was still too powerful. Some people started using this stotra excessively for smaller things and petty material desires, like watching over children or getting some money out of nowhere. So, fearing its misuse, two gata of the stotra were removed. Today in some books, even though it's short of 2 verses, it still occupies the place of pride and is considered the most powerful prayer. Next slide. So, thank you for listening. Now, I was going to do questions, but apparently there's no time, so. Okay. Also, I'm told anyway.
Omaram Chaitya. But yeah, we do have a couple of minutes for 1 or 2 questions if anyone has any questions on his research, I guess. Yeah. Huh.
How did you do the research?
Google. Yeah. Well, I guess that answers everybody's questions now. Okay, moving on to the next part of the program. First of all, thank you very much, Chaitya, for stepping in very last minute. This was all decided in the last half an hour that he was going to present Uvasagaram and his research to us. So big Omarham to Chaitya for being so confident and so engaging with all of us in his presentation. इस युग के संत पुरुष हुए हैं, इस युग के संत पुरुष हुए हैं तुलसी महान, उन्होंने कई आयामों के साथ दिया है ज्ञानशाला का वरदान। ये नन्हे नन्हे बच्चे, कुछ नन्हे मुन्ने बच्चे, जिनके आध्यात्मिक का हो विकास, ऐसे ही समनी जी और सब टीचर्स कर रहे हैं प्रयास। So this is not an effort just by the Gyanshala kids. There are at least 13 teachers involved here in the UK. I don't have the list of all their names, but most of them are around here, and their names you listen to in every JVB program all the time. तो अभी ये आपके सामने 12 भावना की प्रस्तुति करने वाले हैं. So especially one thing in COVID, these 12 bhavnas, or one of the specific bhavna, anitya bhavna, has made us realize that kal kya hoga, we don't know. मैत्री भाव हमें हमेशा हमारे मन से रखना चाहिए. हम खुश हैं, हम स्वस्थ हैं, हमको ये सोचना चाहिए कि हमारी वजह से कोई और कितना खुश है और कोई और कितना स्वस्थ और सक्सेसफुल है लाइफ में. And I'm sure we've all had these realizations now during COVID, and it's become so important for each one of us. So I would like to call upon Krita and Kavya to present the 12 Bhavna along with a full Paltan of the Gyanshala kids. Thank you.
Thank you, Akanksha ji.
Prachi, would you like to say a few words? Yeah, perfect. So, thank you, Akanksha ji, and a happy Paryushan to everyone. Hope you are all in Shata, and a big Anumodna to all Tapasvis, and especially the Bal Tapasvis sitting among us today. So, today we're going to hear about the 12 Bhavanas from the JVB Gyanshala Kids, which is a guide to leading your life and reflecting on your internal thoughts.
Did you know, Krita, that in the Jain religion we put a significant importance on the thought process of a human being because we know their actions and behavior are a reflection of their own internal thoughts?
Yes, Kavya, it isn't the action, but actually the intention behind our action that causes the accumulation of karma. So, in order to drive out all of our evil thoughts and make room for pure ones, Jainism recommends reflecting on the 16 bhavanas. Today, we will be presenting to you the main 12 bhavanas. So, the first bhavana is Anitya bhavana, which is the impermanence of the world.
संयोग क्षण भंगुर सभी पर आत्मा ध्रुव धाम है पर्याय लय धर्मा परंतु द्रव्य शाश्वत धाम है इस सत्य को पहचान नाही भावना का सार है ध्रुव धाम की आराधना आराधना का सार है.
Be it a king, a dev, or an ordinary person, we all have to die and leave the world one day.
Life, youth, wealth, and property are not permanent, and they are all subject to alteration, which we all probably know so far. Whereas spiritual values and activities like what we're doing today, they're significant because they really help us break all our worldly attachments, as shown today by Saisha and Sia.
Hi Sia! Hi Sasha, would you like to play with my yo-yo? Of course! La 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 la. Oh no, the string broke! Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Don't worry, these are just temporary things that will not last long. You are getting bad karmas by being upset over temporary things. One day, all materialistic things, including our bodies, will be gone. Oh, okay. Our karmas will be carried on by our soul, which is everlasting. That's why I shouldn't get upset over little materialistic things. Let's go play with another toy.
Oh, Marham, that was such a well thought out example. Materialistic things are so impermanent, whilst all the karma and the punya we obtain is everlasting, as said by Sia.
The next bhavana is Asharan bhavana, which means no one provides protection.
जिंदगी एक पल कभी कोई बढ़ा नहीं पाएगा ये रस रसायन सुत सुभटे कोई बचा नहीं पाएगा सत्यार्थ है बस बात यह कुछ भी कहो व्यवहार में जीवन मरण अशरण शरण कोई नहीं संसार में.
As we've all seen in the past few pandemic years, nobody can stop death, old age, or disease.
Yes, Krita, we are all helpless. Even a king, doctor, god, goddess, parents or family, friends can't help.
But how can we cope with this? Well, Kavya, we can conquer this death, disease, and pain by destroying all of our karmas, and this is through by taking refuge in the Jain Dharma and the Panchparmeshtis. Let's see how Dia and Arna use Jain Dharma today to help with their pain.
Hi, Arna. Hi, Dia. Do you want to play a game? Sure. Let's play Ringer Ringer Roses. Okay. Ouch! My ankle. It hurts. Oh, are you okay? Why don't you try reciting the Nokad mantra? Okay. Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayaryanam, Namo Uvajayanam, Namo Loy Sappasahunam. How does it feel now? It feels a little bit better. Why don't you try closing your eyes and reciting the reverse Nokad mantra? Okay. Namo Loy Sappasahunam, Namo Uvajayanam, Namo Ayaryanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Arihantanam. How does it feel now? That feels better. See, this is the power of the Jain Dharma. It eases your pain when nobody else can. We are proud to be a Jain.
Oh, Marham, and I think we can all agree that we are all very proud to be a Jain. And the next time we are maybe in a difficult situation, you never know, the reverse Navkar mantra may really help you out there.
The next bhavna is Sansar bhavna, which means no permanent relationship in the world.
संसार है पर्याय में निज आत्मा ध्रुव धाम है संसार संकटमय परंतु आत्मा सुख धाम है सुख भाव से जो विमुख वह पर्याय ही संसार है संसार से वैराग्य ही आराधना का सार है.
In this continual cycle of life and death, our soul can take any form of a human, an animal, hellish, or even heavenly being, the Chargatis.
Yes, Krita. Once we die, our worldly relationships also end in this very life. Therefore, it's so important to minimize attachments to other living beings or objects that we have.
And this way, we will finally be able to break free of this endless cycle. Let's see this today with Ishan and Vivan.
Hi everyone. Hi Sean. Do you want to play catch and catch? Yes, of course. Oh, Vivan, watch out! There's an insect on your foot. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. You should never do this because today we are humans and these are insects. Perhaps when we die, because of these karmas, we can be born as a Tirchkati too. So we should be sensitive and considerate to all living beings in the world. Thank you for telling me. I'll be careful next time. Let's play again.
That is the crux of Jainism, ahimsa and non-violence towards all living beings, no matter how big or small they may be.
On to the fourth bhavna, Ekatva bhavna, which means solitude of the soul.
एकत्व ही शिव सत्य है सौंदर्य है एकत्व में स्वाधीनता सुख शांति का आवास है एकत्व में एकत्व को पहचानना ही भावना का सार है एकत्व की आराधना आराधना का सार है.
alone, and we are solely responsible for our actions, karmas, and their consequences.
We alone will enjoy the fruits of our punya and pain of our pap. So let's see this with Anand and Arham.
सुखसाता महाराजा, आप इतनी कम चीजों में भी कैसे खुश रह पाते हो? मेरे पास बड़ा बंगला है और बड़ी टेस्ला गाड़ी है, मगर फिर भी मैं दुखी रहता हूँ।
इसका बहुत ही सरल उत्तर है, जब मेरा इस शरीर को त्यागने का समय आएगा, तब मेरे साथ सिर्फ और सिर्फ मेरे कर्म ही अगले जीवन में जाएंगे। इसी तरह जब आपका समय आएगा, तब आपके साथ भी सिर्फ और सिर्फ आपके अच्छे और बुरे कर्म ही अगले जीवन में जाएंगे, और आपकी बड़ी सी टेस्ला गाड़ी और बड़ा सा बंगला यही पीछे छूट जाएगा। इसीलिए इस जीवन में अच्छे कर्म करिए और अगले जीवन में अच्छी गति पाइए।
जी महाराजा, अब से मैं भी रोज प्रतिक्रमण और समाहित करूंगा।
बहुत अच्छे।
Om Arham, what a great message. That really also helped me focus on my actions and their consequences.
On to the next bhavna, Anyatva bhavna, which means separateness.
निज देह में आत्म रहे, वह देह भी जब अन्य है, तब क्या करें उनकी कथा जो क्षेत्र से भी अन्य है। जो जानते इस सत्य को, वे ही विवेकी धन्य है। अन्यत्व की आराधना की बात ही कुछ अन्य है।
My house, my wealth, and my success
And my physical body are all separate from my soul, and they will not be carried forward in my next life.
Therefore, we need to control the desires and greed of our physical body and mind, as shown by Sia and Sachi.
Hi, Sachi.
Hi, Sia.
I'm kind of hungry. Do you want to go out for dinner?
No, sorry, I can't.
But you're missing out on such good food.
But I've had to do an upvas today since it's my Paryushan, because I've realized that even though my physical body may desire all that tasty food, it's my soul that will be carried on to my next life. And I want to increase its good karmas.
Oh wow, can I please do a pass with you?
Of course!
Such self-control. I think I will also try and upvas this Samvatsri. You should also try with me.
Yes, Kavya, and I think we have a lot of incredible tapasvis within our center here today. So, the next bhavna is Asuchi bhavna, which is the impureness of our physical body.
इस देह के संयोग में जो वस्तु पल भर आएगी, वह भी मलिन मल मूत्रमय दुर्गंधमय हो जाएगी। किंतु रह इस देह में निर्मल रही जो आत्मा, वह जेय है श्रद्धेय है, बस ध्येय भी वह आत्मा।
Did you know, Greta? Our body is made of such impure things, such as blood, sweat, and urine.
In comparison to that, Kavya, our soul, it's eternal, it's pure, and it's liberated.
Absolutely. Therefore, all emotional attachments to the body are useless, and we must focus on the soul. Let's see this with Sambhav and Ishan.
Hi, Sambhav.
Hi, Ishan.
Are you coming to the gym? We can't miss the leg day.
Sorry, it is my Samayik time.
Some mic time. What? You need to look after your physical body and be more fit and handsome.
This fit and handsome body will only stay until our body is alive. When we die, or Sil will follow us, and only Samai and Dharma will help us reduce our karmas.
Oh, can I also do some activity next time?
Yes, of course you can.
Oh wow, how aware these Gyanshala kids are. Yes, I agree 100%. So, up next we have Ashra Bhavna, which is the influx or rise in karma.
संजोग जाचित वृत्तियाँ भ्रमकूप आश्रव रूप है दुख रूप है दुख करण है अशरण मलिन जड़ रूप है संयोग विरहित आत्मा पावन शरण चिद रूप है भ्रम रोग हर संतोष कर सुख करण है सुख रूप है.
With everything we do, we create karma. With all our senses of touch, taste, smell, sight, and hearing, and therefore we should all be much more careful with our actions in order to stop this rise in karma. Let's see this with Sachi and Arna.
Hi Sachi, how was your weekend?
Hi Arna, it was good. I went to this JVB program, and even though the performance was so good, no one was clapping, but they were doing Omara. So I asked Shamniji, and she said this is because by clapping our hands, we're hurting the tiny living beings in the air and creating even more karma. So by doing Omaram, we stop this influx of karma. So, dear audience, we request you that at the end of our program, can we have a big Omaram?
Om Arham. On to the next bhavna, Samvara Bhavna, which means stopping the rise in karma.
मैं ध्येय हूँ श्रद्धेय हूँ मैं ज्ञेय हूँ मैं ज्ञान हूँ बस एक ज्ञायक भाव हूँ मैं स्वयं भगवान हूँ यह ज्ञान यह श्रद्धान बस यह साधना आराधना बस यही संवर तत्व है बस यही संवर भावना.
From our previous lives, we have such a heavy load of karma. We need to stop adding baggage to this already very heavy load. Yes, Krita, but how do we do that? Well, this is by being aware of all of the thoughts we have and ensuring that they are positive towards everything around us. Yes, Krita. Let's hear this from Sia and Dia.
Hi Sia. Hi Dia. How was your weekend? Not that good. My mother-in-law kept telling me to do this and that. Why can't you go on a yatra for some time?
You know, you really shouldn't say such things about your mother-in-law. You are lucky to have a motherly figure in the house who can help you and guide you with these things. Meditation helps with staying calm, so you should try that.
Okay, I'll try to do meditation and have more positive thoughts and actions.
Lovely. I think a lot of us can relate to that. And that's really also helped me think about my relationships with everyone around me. So, on to the ninth bhavna, Nirjara Bhavna, which means the shedding of karma.
शुद्ध आत्मा रुचि संवर साधना है निर्जरा ध्रुव धाम निज भगवान की आराधना है निर्जरा वैराग्य जननी बंध की विध्वंसिनी है निर्जरा है साधकों की संगिनी आनंद जननी निर्जरा.
We
can get rid of our previous karmas through tap, penance, and meditation.
Also, Krita, by following the 5 Mahavrats and controlling our 5 senses. Let's see this with Vivan and Saisha.
Hi, Vivan. Hi, Saisha. Are you not coming to the party in the evening? No, sorry. It's our production. But you're missing out. For me, missing out would be not doing my pratikaman, as it's the best time of year for me to shed my karmas and reflect on my actions throughout the year past and seek forgiveness. Oh, that sounds interesting. Can I join pratikaman with you? Of course.
Yes, Paryushan is a great time to get rid of all our karmas.
Yes, Kavya. So, the next bhavna is Lok bhavna, which is the transitory nature of the universe.
निज आत्मा के भान बिन षड द्रव्यमय इस लोक में भ्रम रोग वश भव भ्रमण करता रहा हूँ त्रिहलोक में निज आत्मा ही लोक है निज आत्मा ही सार है आनंद जननी भावना का एक ही आधार है.
Did you know, Krita, that there are 14 Raj Lokas, which mean dimensions, in this universe?
Yes, and we will travel through them so many times in our cycle of life and death.
These life forms are ever changing, whilst our soul remains the same and eternal until it is liberated.
So, that's a lot of words, but how can we actually apply that in our lives? Let's see this from Anant and Sachi.
Hi Sachi.
Hi Anand. Do you know how important it is to know about Jainism?
Actually, no. Can you tell me a thing or two about it?
Think about it. When you're in a car with no sat-nav or any knowledge about where you're headed, you pass the same place so many times and it takes so long to reach your destination. Similarly, as we move through the cycle of life and death, we keep passing through the 4 gatis and it takes us so long to reach our destination, moksha. That's why Jainism is like our sat-nav and guides us into the right path to liberation.
Thanks for enlightening me about this. I'll learn more about Jain Dharma.
That would be great.
Wow, they have explained it so well.
Yes, Kavya. So, up next we have Bodhi Dullabh Bhavana, the difficulty of obtaining right knowledge or Samyak Gyan.
नरदेह उत्तम देश पूर्ण आयु शुभ आजीविका दुर्वासना की मंदता परिवार की अनुकूलता सत्सज्जनों की संगति सद्धर्म की आराधना है उत्तरोत्तर महादुर्लभ आत्मा की साधना.
Do you know, Krita, how lucky we are to be born a Jain?
Why do you say so, Kavya?
Well, it is so difficult and rare to obtain Samyak Gyan, which means right knowledge, and we are fortunate to be born as Jains with the help of our respected Samnijis and JVB teachers in Gyanshala.
Yes, and let's see just how important Samyak Gyan is from Saisha and Arham.
Hello, Arham.
Hi, Saisha. I have a question. Why do we mention Arihants first, even though it's the Siddhas that obtain moksha?
Because it is the Aryans that share the knowledge of Jainism, so that we are also able to obtain the Samyak Gyan. Do you know how lucky we are to be born in a Jain family and access the right knowledge and go on the right path?
We are
Proud to be a Jain.
I wasn't aware of this before. I will remember this every time I recite the Navkar mantra.
Yes, Kavya. The final bhavna is Dharma bhavna, which is how difficult it is to obtain right faith, Samyak Darshan.
चेतना को जानना पहचानना ही धर्म है, निज आत्मा की शुद्धि का साधन भी होता धर्म है। इस स्वस्वरूपी आत्मा में धर्म का आवास है, ये साधना है, साध्य भी है, सिद्धि का विश्वास है।
Do you know, Kavya, I have been in so many difficult situations where the Jain Dharma has genuinely helped me find the correct path.
Yes, Krita. Even I have realized that whilst everything else leads to misery and suffering, taking refuge in prayer and scriptures always gives me strength and clarity.
Let's see how significant the Jain Dharma is for our Gyanshala kids.
Hi! 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 Didn't you play football on the Saturday morning?
No, sorry, we can't.
We have Gyanshala!
But it'll be so much fun playing as a team. What is this Gyanshala?
In Gyanshala, we have so much fun. We play fun games, we listen to stories, and we learn new things from Samnijis and Gyanshala teachers.
That sounds great. Can we also join Gyanshala?
Of course!
Omarham, and thank you so much to all the children. That was an enlightening, fun, and a very engaging performance. Please sit down. Last one. Sit down. I'm sure we have a lot of eager participants and new Gyanshala children who would also like to join. Now I would like to call upon Prachi, who would like to say a few words about the JBB Gyanshala and how you can get involved.
वंदामी शमनी जी, ओम हरम टू ऑल और ओम हरम टू ऑल माय प्यारे बच्चों. So you have all attended this program. How did you find it? Did you all enjoy it? I could see a big smile on everybody's face, isn't it? It just takes this effort to bring them to Gyanshala. We do the rest. And you know we have a Nami here, our biggest support, our torch bearer, and we can follow her. So when we were doing, last year we got around 100 registration for kids, yeah? All around, we do Europe and UK. So around 100 registration, but how many kids do actually attend Gyanshala? 50%? Do we want this ratio to carry on with our future generation? 50%. I'll ask all moms and dads here. When we pay for any classes, बच्चे चलो क्लास का टाइम हो रहा है, मम्मी इतना पे करती है, and you don't go to those classes. चलो चलो चलो, we are rushing around the clock. Why don't we think Gyanshala is that class where we are not asking anything, just giving back? This is our Jain Dharma, and I really want all of this parents. So when we were doing a SWOT analysis, what's right working and what's not, I think we all do in our work frame of mind. What's working and what's not working? Strength, biggest strength, Vandami is here. Her presence is here. Big center. Thank you for all the donors and the trustees for making this happen. Strengths, we were able to count n numbers of strength. Opportunities, great. Kids get that platform. They are so open up. They get that stage. They are out of that stage fear. They love to perform. They interact with each other. There are social bondings. Lots of opportunities there. Threats, no threats. We are so blessed with the donors and the trustees. We have no threats. It's all gain. But weakness, us, not putting that extra effort to bring our kids here. And I think that weakness we can only solve when we work together. When we have so many Gyanshala teachers doing a voluntary service, every presentation here take lots of time. They're only investing that time for your kids, for our future generation. If we think that is really a thing, and if we value that, lucky to be in Jain religion, born in Jain culture, lucky to have Vandami, why to let that weakness hold us back? Can we please make sure? Register the kid, it's okay. Everybody register their kids. Everybody call me or any other Gyanshala teacher. Prachi ji, Rashmi ji, Shiksha ji, kya ho raha hai? Kab hai Gyanshala? Kab aana hai? But where is the attendance? Where is the kids? That's what we want. We all go for parties. It's just once a week. And that is the promise we want from all of you. That's the promise to bring your kids. So we might have our new session dates will be out soon on our Gyanshala group. If you're not the part, please get in touch with any of our teachers. We will get you in there. It will be both physical and virtual. The dates will be out soon, but we want your kids' presence. And any moms, parents, dads wants to volunteer, more than welcome. JVP is a place open for all. It became a peer to us. So हमें तो कभी भी sad लगता है JVP जाओ, it's a peer. We want the same thing for kids. We want to go JVP. So if we have that inculcated in them, we would have never have to ask you guys register your kids. You will ask us when can we register. So please, I want only this promise from you guys. Rest, Vandami ji is here to shape our futures, our kids' futures. So let's take an oath that बच्चों को सिर्फ रजिस्टर नहीं करना है, मेकिंग एन एफर्ट उनको भेजना है और उनको लाना है. So that's what our appeal from everybody. And I really extend my thanks to all the volunteer teachers. They have put so much effort in making this Gyanshala. I'll do the last thanks to Vandami because it's a big list, big things to thanks to her. So I really want to thank all the Gyanshala teachers. Our youngest teacher, Krita, she is here.
Very good. Her smile is very good.
Yes. A very much young inspiration. We have Shiksha here. We have Rashmi. Rajni is here, and rest teachers are on holiday. So when they will be back, we will do a nice intro so you can meet all our teachers. Thank you so much for the trustees to helping us. Hasu uncle is so good. If I'll ask, Su jo ye Gyanshala mate? Su karu che? So he will be always happy. Okay, jao che, done. So thank you so much to the whole committee for supporting us and making this a success. And Vandami, it will be very hard for me to express this. You were the one who put this in. We used to come JVP, do our part, but we never thought of our future generation. It was Vandami. She spoke to me. We were all together. Then Vandami went to me, Prachi, what do you think? Why can't we start a Gyanshala? Bring some, you have so many moms here. We will train. So she used to train us teacher in the morning 6 o'clock because she had a packed schedule. So she could not accommodate. Please come morning. I'll make you learn. Because we didn't know anything. We didn't know what the slides means and how to create them. But she really supported us. I think we all are quite expert in PowerPoint and Excel now, which we didn't know. So thank you so much, Vandami. Thank you for helping us in every part, in every difficulty. If it's a hard topic, Vandami हमको नहीं आता. So Vandami will take our lecture and then we create in our present scenario that lecture. So we really want this effort. Okay, fine. As a parent, we will do lots of efforts. We pay for everything. But this effort to go vain and not to pass that knowledge on. As the kids easily explain why the Arihanta mentioned first in Naukar Mantra when Siddha attained moksha. Because Arihanto ने अपना ज्ञान बांटा. सिद्ध तो कुछ नहीं कर सकते, वो तो सिर्फ शिला में विराजमान है. जो ज्ञान बांटता है, अगर आप उस ज्ञान को नहीं लोगे, तो हम इस ज्ञान का क्या करेंगे? So it's very important. Under the guidance of Vandami ji and us learning teachers, please, we will ask all the parents to send their kids for the Gyanshala. Soon this month, this new term's date will be put in Gyanshala group, so you all will know. And if nobody is in a Gyanshala group, please contact any of our teachers, volunteers around, they will help you.
Who has written the dialogues which the children spoke?
So it was me, Rashmi and Prata. So we wanted you to understand in a very normal. आज वंदामी जी का सुबह पता नहीं किसी ने प्रवचन सुना होगा. वंदामी बोले कि कोई भी चीज इजी सीखनी पर हम धर्म के माध्यम से सीखते हैं तो सकता है कितना हार्ड है, कितना समझना है. बट सिंपल एग्जांपल से हम समझते. जब वंदामी ने भाव बताए, ये बताया कि हम सिंपल चीजों से सिर्फ एक भाव चेंज करने से चेंज ला सकते हैं. सो आई रियली वांट यू ऑल that simple move. और इनके सिंपल एग्जाम्पल से आपको समझ आया कि हम 12 भावनाओं को कैसे इंकलकेट कर सकते हैं हमारे लाइफ में. एंड दिस इज व्हाट वी डू. हम शायद बहुत पार्टियां नहीं पढ़ाते हैं, बट हम उनको एक जीवन वे, जैन वे ऑफ लिविंग सिखाते हैं. सो इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. आई थिंक मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द बच्चे जिन्होंने ज्ञानशाला ज्वाइन किया था, बिगेस्ट अचीवमेंट वॉज भक्तांबर. Majority of the kids learned Bhaktambar. So I really want this to go on, and it will only happen when we improve that W from our SWOT analysis.
Still we have Bhaktambar class every day after Parvish Nanda's lesson, 6 to 7 o'clock.
Perfect. So 6 to 7, but now I'll put everything in one spreadsheet. What will be going on for the kids for the next year? So please join in. That's what we need from you. Om Maram, and I hope all tapasvis are in Sat. I've taken more time. Akansha is going to kill me.
We have a packed agenda, but you get the message loud and clear. Please involve your children, your neighbors' children, anybody who you would like to get involved in Gyanshala. Thank you, Shubham. I just have a few announcements to make before we move on to the next part of our event today. सबसे पहले तो जैसे प्राची ने बताया, we've got a long list of donors, but we are always looking for more. Running the center takes a lot of effort. You're all aware of the challenges currently we're all facing with cost of living and inflation. So anything you can contribute to the center will be most welcome. But I would like to call upon some names and just thank them from JVB as well. Harshad Bhai, late Harshad Bhai Sangrajka, Mehul Sangrajka, he was with us for lunch today. Om Marham to you. Praveen ji and Aarti ji Bhandari. The JVB Gyanshala Watford group, which we spoke about earlier in the week as well, they have been very closely involved and have also made a donation to the event. Jain Ashram Birmingham, that is run by Arvinder ji. I'm pretty sure he must be on Zoom and listening to all of us. So big Omaram to him as well. Taraji Singhi. Then there are a couple of anonymous donors as well who would not like to get mentioned, but Omaram to the anonymous donors who you know who you are. Amul from Birmingham. Vandami was telling me about Amul earlier today, and he's a dentist in Birmingham. And he has done a lot of service for JVB and especially for Vandami, commuting from London, Birmingham constantly for her treatments, helping her out throughout her journey here. So big Omaram to Amo. Jain Association UK, who will be presenting a program on Leisha tomorrow. So they have also contributed. Nirmal ji and Pushpa ji Bantia, they were here earlier in the day as well. Omaram to them. Amit and Jaya Oswal. Rishabh Ji Bucha, Mangilal Ji Baid, Basant Ji Baid. Then there is another anonymous donor, Chetan Ji Kucheria, Jyoti Naveen Shah, Harshit Shah, Pragya and Diamond, and one more anonymous donor, and rest of the JVB family, of course. Big Omaram to all of them. And please come forward, speak to Hasubai, speak to anybody if you would like to make a donation. No amount is small, I'm told. And come and give us your time whenever you can, weekends, evenings, whatever is possible. Now, for the next part of the program, I also wanted to mention to you, tomorrow we have a similar 2 to 4 program where we have a workshop from Samniji, and we have Gen Association UK presenting as well, coming with their Gyanshala kids, a program on Lesha that they have designed. And day after tomorrow, on Monday, we have a special bhakti by Vicky G. Parekh. He's come from India for bhakti programs. So he will be performing between 2 to 4 p.m. Of course, you've got the lunch ongoing, and then you can come and enjoy his bhakti in the afternoon. Today evening, we have a very special bhakti from Sagar. Sagar has been associated with JVB since I've known JVB, and I've known JVB for 16 years. And I'm sure much before that, Sagar has been part of this journey. He will come and share his words. He is a UK renowned singer. He sings across lots of programs, so you will definitely enjoy his bhakti. His bhakti for all these years was the highlight of our Paryushan program. So he is mesmerizing and performs really well. So if you cannot join in person in the evening, do make sure you join online. His bhakti will start at 8:30 today. And now, so today's Prabhavna for the children, for all the kids, you will get a Prabhavna, is sponsored by Juhi Ashwini Jain. Big Omar Hum. Thank you. And I would now like to call a very special guest on stage, Flora Bella. She's been associated with JVB and Samniji for a very long time, and she would like to sing a song for us.
Bella, can you introduce yourself? Your vegan and then. What shall I say?
I don't know what to say that stops that being proud and at the same time giving information out. But what I'm proud of is that before the age of the internet, this is back in 1995, when I was lost in life, I had just divorced and I didn't know what to do. I just said to God, I want to go to India. And you just take me wherever you want me to go. And he took me to Adhyatma Sadhana Kendra in Delhi. Believe me, there was no internet, and I could not have programmed going there. So I was really taken by God. So when I got there, I met my beloved late Sri Dayananda Jain, who became a great guide to me, spiritual guide. And then I went to Ladnu eventually, to the university, where I met the late Acharya Tulsiji, who didn't speak English and I didn't speak Hindi, but I used to go every morning, early morning, 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning. This is Rajasthan in June, okay? And I used to go every day and listen to him, but I couldn't understand what he was saying, but I just felt good in his presence. And one day, he said he was admonishing the people sitting there, and the Samanijis, after he finished, he said, I said, what? He was talking about you. What did he say? He was telling the people that this lady doesn't understand what I'm saying, but still she comes here every day. And you who know what I'm saying, I see this place is empty most of the time. Then his birthday fell in some day during that period in June, so I sang some spiritual Christian song, and he was very pleased. So then later on in 2000, 5 years later, I went back, and I with the Chaitanya Pragaji, I helped to do some proofreading on the correspondence courses. From Indian English to English, or Portuguese English, if you would like to know. Anyway, so I learned this beautiful song about self-restraint. That's what I best got out of the Jain religion, was the Anekanta philosophy, so the philosophy of equanimity, the three things I took. Because I'm not a deep philosopher, I am a surface philosopher. So the Anekanta philosophy, or the philosophy of equanimity. The other one was the self-restraint. Of course, the non-violence, the ahimsa. I later became a Gandhian, so I'm a follower of Mahatma Gandhi. Through the Jain studies in Lucknow, because they have the Jain and Peace studies there. Sorry, the Gandhian Peace studies. They used to have, this was in 2000. So I learned this beautiful song, and Swamiji Dharmananda used to take me around Delhi to his events as a guest singer to sing this, he used to show me off. Anyway, so I want to show off to you as well this beautiful song. My voice is not what it used to be, so bear with me. Some pronunciation I may not say properly, but I'll do my best. Okay? Sorry if I was too long. Right. I just want to find the key, which is the D major for my voice. Otherwise, I'll go off key. Or just bear with me a bit. I have it right here. Do, re, re, nay, tikta ki sur sarita mein jan man pavan ho, sanyam mein jeevan ho, sanyam mein jeevan ho. अपने से अपना अनुशासन अनुव्रत की परिभाषा वन जातिया संप्रदाय से मुक्त धर्म की भाषा छोटे छोटे संकल्पों से मानस परिवर्तन हो, संयम में जीवन हो, संयम में जीवन हो। मैत्री भाव हमारा सबसे प्रतिदिन बढ़ता जाए, समता सा अस्तित्व समन्वय नीति सफलता पाए, सूद सत्य के लिए नियोजित मात्र सूद साधन हो, संयम में जीवन हो, संयम में जीवन हो। विद्यार्थी शिक्षा को मजदूर हो व्यापारी, नर हो नारी बने नीतिमय जीवनचर्या सारी, कथनी करनी की समानता में गतिशील चरण हो,
संयम में जीवन हो, संयम में जीवन हो. Everybody can sing this now. नैतिकता के सुर सरिता में जन जन मन पावन हो, संयम में जीवन हो, संयम में जीवन हो. Namaste. Om Araham. Thank you so much.
Omaram, Flora, it gave me goosebumps. That was such a beautiful performance. Like you said, if you haven't really learned Hindi as a first language, your pronunciation was on par. So amazing. Thank you so much for that performance and for blessing us with that song. It's one of my favorite songs growing up. I have a few announcements to make before I call Samni ji for today's session on Key to Change. First of all, I hope all of you took labh today, either of Ekashna or the lunch that was provided. In order for us to manage numbers, can I just take a quick sort of raise of hand if you would be staying for dinner in the evening? And also please tell the team no if you are going to be here for the next 2 days as well, so arrangements can be made. Just a quick count of how many would be here for the evening. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Omaram. Thank you to Jeet and the organizing team for setting up the Ekashnas today at a separate area. So whoever was doing Ekashna, उनके लिए गर्म पानी की व्यवस्था भी है, चाय की व्यवस्था है, तो आप आके आपका एकाशना यहाँ पे कीजिए. आपके परिवारजनों को भी जिनका एकाशना है उनको बोलिए यहाँ पे आके एकाशना करें, ताकि हमको भी लाभ मिले एकाशना कराने का और आप भी आराम से व्यवस्था से एकाशना कर सकते हैं. Yeah. Thank you so much. That is good to hear. I'm sure our team will be glad to hear this as well. And final point, I just wanted to thank Girish Bhai and Hardik. They are not here with us for giving us the presence of Vicky Parekh for Monday. That will promises to be a really great event. So I hope most of you can join here. Now, I would like to call upon Pratibha Pragya ji for a program and a workshop on Key to Change. Hasubai, whilst we set up, is there anything else you'd like to add?
24 को नमन करता हूँ, गुरुदेव आचार्य यमाश्रम को नमन करता हूँ, पूज्य समणी जी. It is a pleasure to see everybody and all the children doing a great performance, and on behalf of JVB, we really appreciate the amount of work and the efforts that has gone by especially respected Samnijis and all the volunteers and all our IT teams. They've all been working very hard and selflessly in presenting and doing all this work, for which we are really grateful and thankful. I hope that will give you inner peace and soul that this seva is really good. And lastly but least, I hope everybody is enjoying the program. If there is any comments or any feedback that will help us to improve this program and for us to go more ahead. And I also thank Akansha for moderating this event today. Thank you, Akansha, and keep it up. Om Aram, Jai Jinendra.
May I request you all, please fold your hands in prayer pose. One Namaskar Mahamantra. Om Namo Arihantanam. Om Namo Siddhanam. Om Namo Ayariyanam. Om Namo Vajrayanam. Namo Loe Savasahunam. Eso Panchanamokaro. Savapavapanasano. Mangalanancha Sabresin. Padhamam Havai Mangalam. Padhamam Havai Mangalam. Today's subject, as we know, Bhavana. Our kids presented Bhavana. So is there anybody who can briefly tell me what is Bhavana? क्या कोई बता सकते हैं भावना क्या होती है? Yes.
माइंड की जो थिंकिंग पावर, वो जो कंटिन्यूसली कंस्टेंटली जब भी एक चीज पर एकाग्रित की जाती है, वो हमारी भावना, या जैसे उसका सेकंड वर्ड है अध्यवसाय, जिसके बारे में हम अपने भावों से, अपने इमोशन से जुड़ जाते हैं.
So term bhavana is very important. If we go in the Sanskrit root, bhu means hona. If you want to be something, so you want to be, then you have to see. If you want to be, you have to see. It means the key of success is visualization. जो कुछ आप होना चाहते हैं तो उसके लिए try to visualize. Suppose I want to be a successful businessman. I want to be a father, good husband, good wife, or good family member, or good devotee. Whatever you want to be, you try to see. Then you must ask where to see. Within your mind. What you want to be, try to see in your mind memo, in your mind area, in your own area. So there is nothing, no mingling, just it is from your inside. So bhavana is a key to change. Bhavana is a key to move forward towards your desired goal. I think it is hanged. Yeah. Sometime when you see there is a long queue, we all are on the airport and waiting for the different type of like we have to do the before boarding, there is a queue. So in the queue, we all are going to travel, but the thinking of that queue is same or different? Anybody answer? In the queue, do you think what they are thinking? Different thinking. Because some want to go for the business meeting, some want to go for to meet family or friend or something else, or someone is going for to meet a guru or treatment or just for holidays. So everyone is thinking differently, though all are standing in one queue but thinking differently. So is there negative thinking or positive thinking? Nobody knows. Because sometimes some people, they start thinking, oh, I don't know, can we reach on time or not? Oh, I don't know, my connecting flight will be waiting for me, or don't know, weather situation. So many negative thoughts come in your mind. Am I right? And more negative thinking, it means more stress, and you are sometime where you go to enjoy, but you are so much stressed you can't enjoy. Suppose there is some weather situation, suppose someone is going to Poland and someone said, oh, the border are sealed, and due to Ukraine war there is different situation, then we spoil our holiday. And sometimes weather condition are different, mind condition are different, and sometimes health condition is different, and due to that, and sometimes we don't know, wife and husband going happily, but the holiday break with fight. Nobody knows. And someone, why you order this pizza? I don't want to eat pizza. Why don't you discuss with me? And two different menu on your table. You can't enjoy your meal, your food. So many negativities are there, and good holiday became a bad holiday. So negativity results in stress. Stress produces negative thinking, and negative emotions like anger, irritation, fear, sadness, and the bad emotions are leading in a nice, might be you are in Kashmir, but Kashmir is not the heaven of the earth, but became hell of the earth because of our own emotions. So it is very important to stay in peace, and how to inculcate peace, how to manage peace within us and with our own goal. So we how to move forward about peace. So may I ask you, do you want to remove negativity and want positivity in your life? Yes. Okay. So here, may I ask you, what do you think about negative thinking? Anybody can answer? What is negative thinking? Bad thoughts. Okay. Yes, everybody is free to feel, because you are our member to participate in this workshop. So what is negativity? What is negative thinking? Bura sochna. About what? Yes.
कोई भी सिचुएशन में आप बुरा सोच सकते हो, जैसे कि बोलते कि आधी ग्लास भरी हुई है, तो उस आधी ग्लास को भरा ना देखते हुए आधी ग्लास खाली दिखती है एक आदमी को, वो नेगेटिव हो जाता है।
नेगेटिव हो
भरा
जाता
हुआ नहीं दिखता है।
है। Anybody? Yes. Anything? Any thoughts? Negative emotions. So the emotions, the sheet of emotion within you. Huh? Okay. So negative thinking means something, the bad karma. If I put in a religious way, the pool of bad karma coming up, and the negative karma means papa karma pop up, and punya karma dormant. So in that situation, negativity comes up. So do we have any control? Is it in our hand, or your nobody? Some God is there. It is in our hand. Okay, very good. So if negative side is there and negative quality of a person, of the object, or our own self. Suppose, oh, I don't know, I can operate this small device or not. Might it hang during my lecture? So when you start your proceeding towards your own work, and in Rajasthani we say, Rom to jave, mare de ki khabar lave. Means you start, I don't know what happened, if this plane crash or train is going to get accident or this and that. So negative side, and oh, right now weather is good, but who knows if rain start. Huh? So such negative thoughts always comes in mind, and that is negative thinking. But in the deep source, our own karma, and outer source is our surrounding and environment itself. So now the question is, what would you like to think? You have to think, what would you like to think? Positive or negative? Positive. Okay. So suppose there is a flower, and in that plant, if it is roses, and then there is phool and kante, thorn is there and bright roses are there. So if a negative person goes there, he try to see thorn, kante, and a positive person always try to see, oh, what a beautiful fragrance, what a beautiful color, what a beautiful blooming flower. So that is in the beholder's eyes and the person who is thinking. Now, sometimes we have family members. So we think, someone asks you, what do you think? Suppose I ask, Kamalji, what is your thought about your son? Do you think your son is good or bad? Is good. And some person, Samniji, everything is good, but he is not good in this field, he is not good in this field, and then a long chain. So if I ask, in you, everything is good? No. So who is giving us responsibility to think negative about other person? Who is giving you responsibility? Nobody. And if you have to think negative, then what is the mechanism in Jainism? There is a mechanism. Because we have our vocal cord, we have our mental mechanism. And first of all, if we have to speak something good or bad, we have to take material aggregates from the outside, and that is technically bhasha vargana. Suppose I have to introduce someone, and I have to introduce on stage, is okay, but I'm talking in friends or circle or with one-to-ones with someone, okay, be aware about that person. Most of the things is good, but he is not good in this context. He is not good in this context. And then you open up with negativity. So if you open up with negativity, then what are you doing? First of all, you have to take negative materiality, negative karma vargana in your mechanism. This is a bit philosophical, but we have to understand. Otherwise, it would be superficial. So, for the negative speaking, for the negative thinking, we have to take negative material particles of the bhasha vargana, of the mano vargana from the universe. And this Bhasha Vargana, Mano Vargana, Karma Vargana particles are everywhere in the universe. Suppose if you go to some restaurant and someone instruct you, Nipul bhai, here idlis are not so soft. Don't go in this shop. You see, on that Canton Road, there is Ram's Italy, very famous. And all the people who are making idli and dosa, they are not common from London. They are from Chennai. And you have the real taste of South India. Sri Lanka. Sri Lata. Oh, I don't know all the idli and dosa shops and restaurants. So we suggest each other. And in this environment, we have good material particles as well as bad material particles. But here you are responsible to take them in. And the alarming time of pollution suggests us, if in the past we have taken something wrong material in our mind, in our body, so at that stage we say michhami dukkadam. Or we try to purify. Is there any mechanism to purify? Because it is already binded? Yes, we do have. So slowly I am moving forward. So good and bad depends upon your thinking. Today is very good day or today is a bad day. It is in your own thinking. So negative thinking results in negative emotions, and negative emotion pop up, then sometime you don't know, your body understand, it exceed your heartbeat. Excess glucose release, because it is our not outer glucose but inner glucose. So glucose release, then your body works so fast, and excess production of cortisol, again it is a hormone, and that hormone trigger fight and flight within you. Either you save yourself or leave the stage. So all these are internal mechanism for our changes. Things happen outside, but your internal body changed a lot and pushing you to fight and flight to respond the situation. So now the high cortisol result in rapid weight gain. Sometimes if you are not you, when you are in a negative situation or you are under pressure, I have seen some people, they start eating papad, bhujia, biscuit, chai, chocolate, and anything else? Ladies, no. Chips, yes. And they finish one packet and then they grab another one. Why? They are so happy, so eating so much? No. And what in result? Fat, weight, and spare tire. And also, when you eat such junk food, then irritability, irritation within you. Nobody told you something, but you know, wrong food, wrong mind habit, and wrong digestion, and all together create a different bad situation. Then ulcer, in your stomach. Yeah. Why? Because lot more negativity, lot more up like all at night, not sleeping well, and then there is ulcer. Then headache. It is, I am telling you, family. Then insomnia and bone weakness. Sometime, have you noticed when you are so much stressed, then you have bone joints pain. That is not arthritis, not gout, but your joint is very, very important part of the body and they affect it. And then fatigue all the time. Down, and loss of memory. So all these are result due to the medical science, due to cortisol. But behind the scene, negative bhavana, nishedhatmak vichar, and these thoughts lead you towards disease and despondency. So now my thought is how to inculcate positive thinking. How to improve Shuddha Bhavana, which is in religion, Shuddha Bhav, Shuddha religion, and in today's vocabulary, we can say Shuddha emotion, positive emotion, and like happiness, love, enthusiasm, calm, and peace. So these are these thoughts. So how we can improve? If you understand that these are the hazards for health and for our working efficiency, for the family peace, if one person is upset, suppose you 5% are eating in your dining hall and dining table, a family is sitting, but wife's mood is bit upset. Do you enjoy your lunch or dinner? No. Taste is going to be getting bad and you can't enjoy the food nicely. So how improve the positive thinking? So tips for positive bhavana, we can move. So first of all, what we are doing during Pratikraman and Pajusan, cleansing of the past, cleansing of the negative thinking, and remove all these things from your subconscious mind. The storehouse of all the baggage is subconscious mind. And you know, this is pulling us back, holding us back. Sometimes we think, I can do this much. I know my capacity, but my performance is not very good. Why? Behind the scene, there is some negativity. Behind the scene, there is some bad bhavana. Might be it is not for you, but someone enemies, someone whom you don't like, and therefore you have that type of bhavana. So try to cleanse the subconscious mind. And therefore, you know, in one pratikraman, several times we say michhami dukkadam. But all that michhami dukkadam is real or unreal? This is big question. Huge. We spend lots of time, but really we try to clean ourselves or not. That is most important. You know, how to understand the subconscious and conscious. The upper level is our consciousness, which is 10%. If I ask you how much you know about yourself, और आप कहेंगे समनी जी मेरे को मेरे से ज्यादा कौन नहीं जानता, मैं खुद जानती हूँ. बहुत बार हमारी लेडीज क्या कहती है, मैं मेरे हस्बैंड की रग रग जानती हूँ. दैट इज फॉल्स क्लेम. उसकी माँ ने 25-30 वर्ष तो बड़ा किया, उसकी माँ को भी पता नहीं है, और तुम तो कल आई थी और आकर के नब्ज पकड़ ली कि मैं रग रग जानती हूँ. सो दैट इज आवर फॉल्स स्टेटमेंट. और ये झूठा अभिमान है कि हाउ मच वी नो आवर सेल्फ. बिकॉज इफ यू सी द ग्लेशियर इन द ओशन, सो हाउ मच टाइटैनिक का हादसा कैसे हुआ था, you know, all know. Recently I came from Ireland and someone said, Samniji, would you like to see that place where Titanic was lost and broken? It's okay. I have a conference. I am much more busy than Titanic. But you see, sometimes this type of mistake happens because of glacier. The glacier is visible only 10%. And if a big jahaj hit it, it is more bigger than what is visible. Because inside 90%. And same thing in our life. We know ourselves little bit. Inside our own emotions and our own deeds, they are there, and we carry on that baggage. You all know you have one simple cloth and you wash when it is dirty. And suppose someone asks you, don't wash, keep it. And after 2-3 years, if a dirty cloth, you want to wash it nicely, what happened? It will tear. Who made it tear? Dirt. Similarly, the dirt within us, our negativity, our negative feeling, ill will for others, jealousy, hatred, all these negative things tear our soul power, tear our working efficiency, our stability, and our growth. So try to understand how we can minimize that and how we can go ahead. So our subconscious mind has the 90% capacity and 10% capacity which we believe in present conscious mind. So if you think like future is bleak, studies are tough, nobody loves me, life is a struggle, life is difficult, it happens. Might be once it come in your mind, but you are the master of your mind. You are the captain of your soul. You can change the direction. You can delete so much messages from your mobile, but you don't know how much messages hidden within your subconscious mind. And for that, our breathing process is very, very important. Dirgha Swas Preksha, Rachan meditation, and these meditation are very, very important to clear the garbage, not from your house, but from your mind. And therefore, sometimes I think pollution is very crucial time. Sit back and try to think, reflect, and that reflection you can clear through your breathing. Just if you pick up, oh, 10 years ago, this happened with my friend, with my mother, with my father, with my boss, with my teacher, and you can come out from that. Just do Rechan. Rechan is technical yogic term. Rechan means give up, chodna. So how we can give up? So just through your breathing. Inhale through nose, and whatever you want to kick off from your mind, just exhale through mouth. And that is, exhalation should be prolonged 8 to 10 times more than inhalation. Once there was a program in Mumbai, Western chapter of the CA. I was speaker. 1000 CA, chartered accountant, hall was full. And they raised me one question. Samniji, is there quick relaxation? Is there quick purification? Is there something like a tablet? And you know, like today, I prepared my presentation. I was so happy, everything is okay. But before I leave, I went to see and have darshan and mangal part of Acharya Sri Mahapragya Ji. And he asked me, Pratibha Pragya, are you ready? Because it is a big program. I said, yes, I am ready. Then he said, what you prepared? Then I said, I made a big presentation and I will give them 15 minutes of relaxation. Then he said, look, after a long working day, people are coming from different parts of the Mumbai. Might they ask you, is there some capsule? 2 minutes relaxation and we can relax and then we can listen you. It was amazing that Gurudev given me that practice, that our brain stress is the highest stressed area. If your hands, your body is stressed, you can release by your exercise, by massage, by sleeping. But the brain stress, sometime when you wake up, it is there. After a long sleep, it is there. It is nowhere going. So how to release the brain stress? Then I said, Gurudev, I don't know. I know full body relaxation. I know one part relaxation, but I don't know how to release the brain stress. And that day, Gurudev given me this capsule. He said, our breathing is closely related to our brain. You know, our body needs blood flow, but brain needs highest blood flow. Our body, each and every cell needs oxygen, but brain needs highest oxygen. If the oxygen is going down, the brain is first hurt. So very much important. So your working efficiency going up, it means you have good intake of oxygen. So very interestingly, he said, just inhale through nose and exhale through mouth. But you have to kick off the stress or anything which is in your subconscious mind. Then you have to take 8 to 10 seconds slow exhalation, and that slow exhalation will change within 5 to 3 minutes. And I think it is Gurudev's Gyan, the head of that chapter. He raised first of all this question. Samniji, we all want a capsule of relaxation first, then we listen you, and then we ask you question, and then we do long kaya utsarg. But before that, we need a capsule. I was lucky enough, Gurudev given this, and I asked them, sit straight, and may I ask you all, if you want, just sit straight, inhale in 2 seconds, 3 seconds, but exhale through your mouth. Your mouth is little open, even nobody knows. Just exhale through your mouth and prolong your exhalation 8 to 10 seconds. Slowly, slowly. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale. Now exhale through your mouth. Inhale. Carry on this practice for 1 minute. Relax. Any experience?
शमनी जी जब ब्रेथ लेते हैं तो एकदम प्रेशर रहता है एकदम कि जल्दी से निकालने की कोशिश ऐसा क्यों रहता है? कितनी लिया कि धीरे धीरे निकालने की कोशिश करते ना उस समय
तो फास्ट निकल जाता है. You need to practice. You need to practice. और किसी ने किया, किसी को एक्सपीरियंस आया कुछ भी? Anything? Yes.
बहुत लाइट लगता है.
लाइट लग रहा है. कूल डाउन. और
बहुत शांति.
भाइयों को कोई एक्सपीरियंस नहीं हुआ? शांति होती है निपुल भाई को, और रिलैक्स राजीव, यस। रश्मि भाई लाइटनेस। रश्मि भाई यहाँ बैठे हैं, उन्होंने मेरा उनके एक फॉर्म में उन्होंने कार्यक्रम करवाया था, सो सेम थिंग दे फेल्ट, यस। आरती जी, हाँ, थॉट्स नहीं आ रहे थे। किसी को लगता है यहाँ लाइट हुए हैं, हेड लाइट लग रहा है। और ये एक ऐसा मेडिटेशन है जिसको आप अपने डेस्क पर, वर्क डेस्क पर बैठे बैठे कर सकते हैं। किसी को पता नहीं चलेगा आप मेडिटेशन कर रहे। आप कीप योर आईज ओपन। Sometime, suppose you are working, your boss came, oh, hell, what you did, this is not right. And in that means you are getting upset. Your working efficiency definitely goes down. But in that situation, how to remove all those thoughts from your mind? And you have to work at the same level. Then just use your breathing. You can just throw them and keep peace. So I'm not making it too long. Just I would like to say our subconscious mind have its own language. It never want to. We can say, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this, I don't want. But it don't understand any negative language. Positive affirmation. So instead of saying, I don't want to be sick, I say, I want to be healthy. I want to be healthy. So same thing for all our students, all our kids, our participants, parents. Just I would like to say, try to have positive affirmation and Dirgha Swas Preksha Prayog. You can be there where you want to reach. So I conclude here with lots of thanks. Om Arham. And 2 minutes. If you have any specific question, I can answer. Yes. No, this is very small capsule. As I mentioned, it is capsule course. So 2 minutes. 2 minutes. You take your 2 minutes out while you are sitting on your desk, work desk, and just 2 minutes out. If you are working alone, close your eyes. If you are working in a team, even you can take 2 minutes out and sitting nicely, but just exhale, prolong. Prolonged exhalation is the key of this relaxation or anything you don't want to carry on as a burden, because life is not a burden. It is something which you can enjoy each and every moment, each and every step.
Should we hold the breath or not?
No, in this practice, just inhale fully, and if you inhale fully, then in within 2 seconds, 3 seconds, try to feel my lungs are full. And when you exhale, try to use your abdominal muscles. Then your abdomen will support you, then diaphragm support you, and then your lungs up to collarbone, involve whole system. Yes, Aarti ji. Like if you are doing for the specific purpose, suppose जब मैं छोटी थी और मेरे टीचर ने एक थप्पड़ मारा था और वो थप्पड़ मुझे आज भी याद है, तो मैं सदा जिंदगी भर वो थप्पड़ याद रखूं? वो टीचर थे, उन्होंने मार लिया, कभी कभी किसी के पेरेंट्स ने भी थप्पड़ मारा होगा, कभी पड़ोसी ने थप्पड़ मार दिया, और कभी कभी फ्रेंड्स आपस में झगड़ लिए, और बहुत सारे लोग उस चीज को याद रखते हैं। जब मैं पहली बार ससुराल गई थी तो मेरे सासू जी ने घी भी माफ कर दिया था। ऐसी ऐसी चीजें लोग याद रखते हैं, क्योंकि वो जेनरेशन गैप है। जब हम दीक्षा हुए तो हमको कपड़े धोने के लिए सर्फ माफ कर देते, और मैं सारा सर्फ एक ही साथ डाल देती, फिर मेरे कपड़े साफ नहीं होते तो मैं वापस कहती सर्फ तो खत्म हो गया और मेरे को और सर्फ चाहिए। बड़े समझ कहते सबको इतना ही सर्फ मिलता है, और मुझे मन ही मन ये आता कि अरे यहाँ तो सर्फ भी माप के देते हैं कपड़े धोने के लिए, पानी को भी वो कहते हैं कि एक ही बाल्टी यूज करना है, इससे ज्यादा भी नहीं लगे, और बचा दोगे तो अच्छा माना जाएगा। तो मुझे ऐसे शुरू में बड़ा ऐसा लगता था कि व्हाट इज दिस लाइफ, ऐसे क्यों करते हैं। और आप जानते हैं कि बहुत बार जब संयम सिखाया जाता है तो लाइफ डिफिकल्ट होती है। कोई नई ऑफिस में आप जाते हैं, उस ऑफिस के रूल्स रेगुलेशन डिफरेंट है। किसी नए घर में आप गए, उस घर के रूल्स रेगुलेशन डिफरेंट है। हमारे घर में अलग है, ससुराल में अलग है, पीहर में अलग है। तो वहां एडजस्टमेंट करने के लिए, उस घर की रीति नीति सीखने के लिए हमारे पर कुछ रूल्स होते हैं, और उसमें हमें बुरा भी लगता है। तो उसके लिए हमको जो बुरी बुरी बातें पहले से स्टोर हो गई है, तो उसके लिए यदि हम मेडिटेशन कर रहे हैं तो उसको पहले से सामने रखो। जैसे स्क्रीन पर वो बात चल रही है और जैसे स्क्रीन पर आप मिटा देते हो, वैसे ही ब्रीदिंग के साथ ऐसे देखो कि वो जा रही है और बाहर निकल रही है। एकदम जाते हुए, मिटते हुए आप उसको देखेंगे। दिस इज फॉर स्पेसिफिक पर्पस, बट फॉर द ब्रेन स्ट्रेस, those who are working people, उसके लिए हमको just concentrate on the brain area and just release। पर बॉस ने कुछ कह दिया, उससे आपकी वर्किंग एफिशिएंसी डाउन ना हो, तो उस बात को सामने रख के उसको भी आप सांसों के साथ उड़ा दो। ये हवा है, सब कुछ उड़ा देगी, सब कुछ उड़ा सकती है। मैंने इसका प्रयोग किया है और कई कई इतनी पुरानी चीजें निकाली है, उसके लिए मैंने 3 आवर्स लॉन्ग मेडिटेशन किया है। नहीं, अभी वो याद भी नहीं आती। हाँ, आप पूरा स्लेट को क्लीन कर सकते हैं, पूरा क्लीन कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि लाइफ में सक्सेस है, फेल्योर है, लाइफ में बहुत सारी बातें हैं और हम उसको ले लेकर ढोते रहते हैं।
जितना सोचते कि नहीं ये बोले तो ये और ज्यादा आ जाता है और माइंड में और ज्यादा रिपीट होता है।
तो आप कभी ऐसा एक कैंप हम कैथारसिस का यहाँ जेवीवी में कर सकते हैं। मैं 20 मेंबर्स से ज़्यादा नहीं लूँगी, क्योंकि उसमें मुझे कंसल्टेशन करना होगा। और हाँ, अभी से नाम देना शुरू कर दिया है।
जूम भी कर देना,
जूम नहीं होगा। ये ऐसे कैंप होते हैं तो उसमें लिमिट होती है 20 की, और ऐसे ही हम कर सकते हैं। तो आज तो मैं संपन्न करूं। सुनिए, आपको कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन देनी है। प्रतिक्रमण 7 से 8 है, 8 से 8:30 के बीच डायलॉग विद यूथ, एंड देन लॉन्ग अवेटेड भावना, सागर्स भावना, और पारस और उसके फ्रेंड भी उसके साथ इंस्ट्रूमेंट पर होंगे। तो आज की भावना वेरी स्पेशल है, मेडिटेटिव है, और आप अपने देखिए आसपास कौन से फ्रेंड मिसिंग है, कौन लोग नहीं आ रहे हैं, कौन अभी तक नहीं आए हैं, तो एक कॉल कर दीजिए, इट इज़ सैटरडे नाइट, वो आ सकते हैं। तो ये आज की भावना के लिए तैयार रहेंगे। ओम अरहम, ओम अरहम।
प्रतिक्रमण कभी जल्दी चालू हो जाता है, कल जल्दी चालू हो गया था 14
कल पक्षी के प्रतिक्रमण की सूचना लगी थी। इंफॉर्मेशन में भी आप व्हाट्सएप भी देख लीजिए। हाँ, देखिए आज कोवेंट्री वाले भी आए हैं, तो और दूर दूर से भी काफी लोग आए हैं, इल्फर्ड आदि से और कई और दूसरे एरिया से, रेडिंग से। हाँ, तो अभी मंगल पाठ है। खड़े खड़े जुड़े हुए हाथ, आंखें कोमलता से बंद, चत्तारि मंगलम अरहंता मंगलम सिद्धा मंगलम साहु मंगलम केवल मन्नतो धम्मो मंगलम चत्तारि लोगुत्तमा अरहंता लोगुत्तमा सिद्धा लोगुत्तमा साहु लोगुत्तमा केवल पन्नतो धम्मो लोगुत्तमो चत्तारि शरणं पवज्जामि अरहन्ते शरणं पवज्जामि सिद्धे शरणं पवज्जामि साहु शरणं पवज्जामि केवलपन्नतं धम्मं शरणं पवज्जामि। बोलिए भगवान महावीर स्वामी की, आज के आनंद की, पर्युषण महापर्व की, गुरुदेव श्री महाश्रमण जी की। देखिए हमारे तपस्वी भी दूर दूर से जुड़े हैं। तेज से सविता जी जुड़े हैं, जिनके आज 4 की तपस्या है, और भी भाई बहन, नीदरलैंड से मीनू जी की भी तपस्या है, और काफी भाई बहनों की तपस्या चल रही है। तो सभी तपस्या वालों की अनुमोदना 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 बारंबार। रश्मि बाई के 6 की तपस्या है। हाँ, तो काफी तपस्याएं चल रही है और भी आगे आगे बढ़ती रहेगी। ओम आत्मा।
Thanks a lot everyone for joining with us. We'll have again our evening session starting 7 p.m. We'll be starting with Pratikraman 7 to 8, and then we'll have dialogue with youth from 8:10 to 8:30, and then we'll be having our much awaited Bhavna with Sagar Malde and his brothers. So looking forward to having you all again, and see you all again. Thank you.